Do your hair, curl it.
Okay, and we are back.
And by back, he means live.
There, now you are. Yes.
Alright,
welcome.
ladies and gentlemen, to
Hello.
Natural One. Here we are again, same
God, I
time
forgot
as
how many
every
I
week,
had.
as close as we can get to it anyway. Well, everybody at the table, you guys know the fucking deal by now. Let's get those karma rolls.
Also, you want to check to make sure the stream's working right? On your
Yes.
phone?
It was a six.
Natural 20.
12.
I love you. Yes, I do.
What'd you get?
2.
Oof. Yeah, I feel you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, I love you.
Alright.
Natural 20.
So, last left off, you guys had gotten a visit while at the Talking Route by one of the village elders of Pan's village. Disgruntledly, you helped them find the other village elders who went disappearing in Wataka Keep. What had happened was that Sinfira, of all people,
Bitch.
was kidnapping fey creatures to use their blood magic. You guys dispatched of the merfolk, the Mara, that were the goons for Sinfira, but she escaped. Upon escaping, you guys realized that she was escaping into Chithuro Mecca. After which, you guys went back to the tavern and passed out for the night. So, let me get those D20 rolls.
You gonna behave?
2.
15.
Reroll natural ones. 9. See which one's your favorite.
Alright, and you wake up first.
Oh, Christ. Alright. Lady in the cave. Teleport to Chithero Omega. Clearly she's working with something going on there. At some point I'd like to go and visit Cetia's grave. I need to get back to Miffleton.
About
Short
this
for
time
something.
you start waking up, Creeden.
Damn, up early, aren't you?
Yeah, something like that. I just don't quite know where to go, you know what I mean? It's like every time that we come across something else to be able to find out where we need to go, something fucked up happens. This time she escaped to Chithuro Omega, which clearly we know that we need to go there, but we have no way of actually getting in.
Very valid statement.
And at some point I would very much like to visit Cetia's grave.
Morning, lovebirds.
Morning.
Oh yeah, that's a detail I forgot.
Yeah.
Anne and Creeden kissed last session.
Bout chicken.
For the first time.
Anyways, back to, sorry.
Creeden's face all red.
Do you have any idea what we need to do?
Well, since we're here right now, I feel like the best thing we should do is the thing you want to do.
I'd like to go ahead and get that
Yeah.
out of the way.
I was thinking the same thing.
I think that would be good to do right now.
What's
We're
that?
already here.
Visiting Cetia's grave.
Wouldn't Cetia's grave be in your village?
Yeah.
Wataka Keep's not your village.
No, it's not.
Oh, you want to stop by there?
Yes.
right away.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Where are you heading after that?
After that, do you guys want to head to Royal City? Update the king on what happened? Or should we head back to Miffleton? See if anybody's gotten word of something weird going on or anything?
Maybe the city?
I think the Royal City's probably going to be our best bet for any
Yeah.
sort of leads.
Head there, and if we don't find anything there, we'll go to Miffleton.
That sounds good.
Royal City it is.
Let's go to
Alright.
Cetia's. Let's go to your village.
So as you guys leave your room and walk down the stairs, the tavern's pretty empty. It's probably about 8 or 9 in the morning. By this point, in a place like this, everybody's tending farm or tending to their animals. Barkeep sitting in the bar, a couple regular drunkards, from what you can tell, sitting around, but not much more than that. Really?
Alright, can we get some food and some ale for the road?
Yeah. He turns around real quickly and after about 2 or 3 minutes or so, pulls together a quick satchel of some breads, some dried meats, and some cheeses, and gives you a small barrel about this big of ale. 3 gold.
There you go.
And are you guys just heading? Which one is your village again? By the way, I can't remember if it's fucking Juak or the Willows.
The Willows.
I was trying to figure that out earlier. Give me just a second. So are you guys just heading out from there? Are you guys...
Creeden's eating and drinking right now.
Well, fair. Creeden's always eating and drinking.
Yeah, we're just gonna head straight there. Sound alright?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so from Lataka Keep, it's about a day's journey. You guys, no problems, pretty quiet country roads. Make it there about 7 o'clock at night. The village, something you've seen a million times, but for you guys taking in this first sight, off the main road, you see Pan start to dart off a smaller path, and it leads deep into the woods. And you notice as you start going into the woods, it's less pine trees and oak trees, and you start to see small willow trees everywhere all around. And as you start to get in a little bit deeper, the willow trees are getting bigger and bigger, to the point where you reach a spot that's a gap about maybe 5 people wide, and there's 2 giant willow trees sitting on either side. But it goes around further than you can see. You know this as the village's gates. As you approach the gates, the normal torches on the outside of the trees are lit, and there's a satyr guard sitting there in traditional satyr garb with a spear, just sitting there. Doesn't even really pay you any mind. He does give a weird glance to you two.
Sup?
They're with me.
What are you doing back here?
I just came for a visit to see Cetia's grave.
It was part of the deal.
Hey, you got any up, dog?
You can't be doing shit like that.
It was part of the deal with the elders.
If you have an issue with it, we can sort it out right now, but I'm going to see her grave.
Fair. Sorry for your loss. And he just kind of turns his head back towards the road.
Come on, guys.
Creeden over here, standing up for you.
As you guys walk through the gates, it is not a very big village. Maybe comprising of like 70 or so small huts. More like less huts, more thatched houses, but very primitive style. And yeah, you're home, Pan.
Hey, breathe.
You want to take over the town?
No.
We can start a fire.
I want nothing to do with this after we leave.
Let's get this done with.
As you guys start to walk through the village, lots of faces are turning towards you guys, but you realize it's not towards you two. It's all towards you. You expected as much.
I'm gonna walk tall through the whole village, keep my chin up, and
Meanwhile,
not let it affect me at all.
Death glares like.
And I'm gonna stand tall next to Pan, since I'm like
Puff my chest out a little bit, you know.
Fair. It doesn't take long to get back towards the back of the village, and there's a small, rough cut path through a little like alcove of willow trees. And as you start to go further through, starts to be like really decorative torches that start to line the path. And then as you come through, you guys have never seen anything like this, but there are just rows of almost effigies made of bone and antlers, but not in a primitive way, a very, very beautiful woodworked fashioned way. The sticks they even stand on are wrapped in and painstakingly painted with gold vine all the way up them. You know where you are. This is the graveyard.
Yeah.
Proceed, please.
Do I see Cetia's grave?
I don't think you could forget where it is. Just straight into the back, to the right.
You guys mind giving me a few?
Yep. We're here if you need you. Wait, we're here if you need us.
I'm going to walk over and crouch down at her area and lean back against it and just, hello dear. Wasn't sure if I'd ever see you again. Just wanted to let you know that I'm doing all right. I'm learning a lot of magic. I've even met a god or two. It's pretty cool. I'm still playing. I met someone, you know. I hope that doesn't bother you. I don't know, he makes me feel like you made me feel. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to go on this quest for them after
I see those tears.
After everything that they did to me. After I lost you and they treated me so cruelly, I wasn't sure. But I had to at least come back for you. I knew that the only way I'd be able to do that and see you again and talk to you again was by kissing their ass one more time. Bunch of cruel bastards they are. I want you to know, dear, that while I'm giving myself to somebody else, that you'll always have a place in my heart. And I will find those who did this to you. And I will make them wish that they never did. I love you, Cetia. Now and forever.
And when you say that, a warm breeze, very slight, very simple, runs lightly by your cheek.
I'll miss you too, dear. I'm going to stand up and walk back to Creeden and Nerida.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck. God damn.
I felt like a mother hen, so I'm like not crying because I was like, Tiki started crying and then I saw Will. I was like, fuck, I can't cry.
We totally get emotional with this now, don't we?
Oh my god.
I totally was like good until I started thinking about like a way for her to say. And as soon as you said I love you, I immediately conjured the idea of like the warm breeze, and I'm just like oh fuck, oh man, no, here it comes.
Oh fuck, it's gonna ruin my makeup. Jesus Christ.
So you guys see Pan walk back over to you, tears falling from his cheek, but yet still a smile on his face.
Cool pug.
Go in and embrace both of them. I'd get up and actually do it, but I don't feel like getting up.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for that. You're more than welcome if you wish to pay your respects. If you care to, I'm not asking you to in any way. I just wanted to let you know that I'm okay with it. You don't have to worry about offending me if that's something you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there and put my pretty rock on there.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you guys see Nerida walk over, and out of her little leather satchel that she recently got from it, she sets down the rock from one of your all's first encounters. Guys, look, I know we only have 3 sessions left, but do we really have to do this? Like, damn, man.
The only reason I thought of that is because as of what today is,
Oh my god.
that's what I did. Is his favorite rock went up with his urn. So you did this,
Guys, just real quick, I think we need this. Titty sprinkles, titty sprinkles, titty sprinkles.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, Maroko's name is Frosting Covered Titty Sprinkles.
Fuck yeah. my TV's name is TV of Doom.
Yes, it is. And I always connect my rescue to it. Oh my god.
I love you guys.
Okay, so...
Anybody else want to punch us on the heart?
You all fucking
Yes.
did that to yourselves, man. And
Yes.
to me, so fuck y'all, by the way.
Yes, I'm just gonna kind of sit at her grave for a little bit and wait for them to, I guess you could say, wade back a little bit, so I can have a chance to
Oh God.
talk to the grave
Okay.
themselves.
Alright.
And all I'm doing is just like down on my knees, just kneeling down, and I take off the necklace that Pan had gotten me, put it around her grave, and I'm gonna say, I will bring you back. And then I'm gonna get up and go.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So you guys don't realize it. Actually, as a matter of fact, can you make me a quick stealth check?
25.
You guys definitely don't realize, but as you start to walk out, you after a minute or so, as you start to get towards the entrance of the cemetery, you realize that Creeden isn't with you, and as you look back, Creeden's starting to walk back up to you.
Everything alright, Creeden?
I'm ready to go now. Are you ready?
Turn back, take one last look. Just nod my head. And...
As you look back towards, you notice the back two torches are flickering. They're the only ones that are. And you exit the grave. As you do, the village is a lot more sparse now. There's not so many of its populace walking about. It's like after seeing you, they dove away. Whether it be in spite, in hatred, or just in a bad memory. What are you guys doing from there?
I'm gonna grab my flute and play it as loudly and obnoxiously as I possibly can on my way out.
I'm gonna clap my hands
And
and
I'm
start
gonna
singing
sing.
with them. Yeah, do a fucking arm dance with Nerida, just...
You two give me a performance check. Creeden, I'm gonna need you to give me a performance check with disadvantage.
15 plus 9.
Oh my god.
Okay.
13.
8 plus 2, 10. I got a 10.
Okay, so you're able to stay on beat with your claps pretty well to Nerida's very explosive voice. Almost operatic and shrill and annoyance. You tried to play a very annoying, jaunty tune, but you keep fucking it up. But in a way that kind of just adds to the annoying factor, so you just keep purposely fucking it up as you guys are walking through. You see a few heads peek out with just angry scowls upon their faces, only to quickly dart right back in as you go through. Are you guys doing this as you go through the main gates?
Yes.
The satyr that was sitting out there, the same one who wished you his respects, as you guys are walking past, he looks back at the village, looks at you guys, and just starts kind of giggling a little bit.
Do I see anybody else nearby besides the guard?
No, not really. Everybody's really away. Like, they took their stuff away after you all standing proud through the town like that.
I was going to turn somebody into a rabbit.
But yeah, the guard kind of chuckles at you guys and gives you a nod as you walk through.
I'm gonna... I mean, I'm sure I've seen him before. Do I,
yeah,
know him?
You
or
recognize him. It's Brenimir.
Brenimir?
Yeah, Brenimir.
Brenimir, lad.
Aye.
Could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
First of all, I appreciate you not, I'm sorry about my actions earlier. It's been a very emotional time here lately. Could you keep a lookout after Cetia's grave for me?
Absolutely.
Appreciate that, lad. I'm gonna give him 75 gold.
Oh wow! He just kind of looks at it and, are you sure, lad?
Please take care of it.
We're loaded. It's
Yeah.
alright.
She was a friend of mine too. And what you did was noble. Nobody else will ever see it.
Glad somebody does.
And he just kind of like sticks the gold in a weird like satchel thing on his loincloth, and he just nods again and thanks and goes back to his post.
Right. We must be off. Let us leave.
Let's go.
To be on our way.
Are you guys heading straight to the Rose City?
Do we want to make stops or do we want to just head straight there?
Is there any-
And about this point, by the way, it's probably about 10 or so at night.
We should probably batter down for the night far away from here.
Hut.
We'll pull up the hut and then we'll make our way.
Yeah, I'm
give
gonna
me
hop
a
on
time
bubbles.
that you would probably stop at.
Probably about an hour's out of town.
Okay.
Giddy up, bubbles.
Alright, fair.
Let's go, bah.
Bop.
At about an hour after out of town, about that point is when it stops to being wooded on the main road again and starts to be a little bit more clear, and you start to see it converge with a couple other main roads, and there's a few people on the road. You see a very, very clear spot right beside the road that looks like it's been camped at a few times.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pop up Lehman's tiny hut.
Alright, yep.
You know, guys, I've been thinking about it for a while, and it's... What do we call ourselves? I mean, every group has to have a name, right?
What are we, bandits now? I act like I'm a criminal.
What are we like, the Three Musketeers?
I realized it when I said it.
No, but I mean, like, say there's ever some sort of tournament or something going on, and we decide to enter. What are we gonna call ourselves?
The fish, the goat, and the halfling.
Half-link.
It's a half-link.
I'm not half a wink. I'm just
Halfling.
small.
We love you.
Right. Now, I'm just gonna pitch this idea right quick. What about the Miffleton Miscreants? We're always in Miffleton.
And we're fucking fucked up.
I mean, I pickpocketed there a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh, we did
We're
scare a
always there.
baker.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like it.
I like it.
Oh shit.
Very
So if
good.
anybody asks who we are, we're the Miffleton Miscreants, motherfucker.
Beautiful.
That is, that's fantastic.
In such a calm, soothing voice, too, the way you said it just.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Some prize, motherfucker.
All rise, motherfucker.
First prize, motherfucker.
Disguise, motherfucker.
Dim lies, motherfucker.
Them thighs, motherfucker.
My eyes, motherfucker.
10 guys,
Oh
motherfucker.
God!
I'm
All right.
shy.
So, is anyone wanting to do anything specific before you guys go to bed?
Thank you guys for heading out here with me and giving your well wishes and whatnot. I really do appreciate everything. At some point, after we figure out what the fuck it is we have to do for the king, we'll find out whoever it was, and we'll take care of him. And hopefully along the way of doing the king, we'll get rid of your sister for you.
Fuck that bitch.
And at some point we should probably stop by the Thieves Guild and give them a little bit of cash, don't you think?
Yeah, before they come looking for me. Yeah.
And I'm just heading down for the night.
Okay, cool. Yeah. No need for a watch. You have Lehman's tiny hut. Then I'm assuming everybody sleeps peacefully. Give me some dice rolls for me waking up first.
13.
Ooh.
Sorry, that one fell out of my hand. 6.
4.
Alright, Nerida. You rouse in the same spot in which you are. The fireplace still roaring, which you find weird, but then again, this is a magical hut.
I don't care. It's nice and warm. I'm gonna pull out my sister's journal and just start trying to decipher it, waiting for them to wake up.
Okay. We'll say that gives you about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. You're able to you're able to start sussing out a bit of the code. You can tell that it's a letter-based code. So it seems like you just need to find the key letter that it's based on in order to just, like, for instance, old school ciphers, there's key letters like E. If you figure out what E is, you're able to surmise what most words are, so on and so forth. So basically that's what it's looking like. Within the amount of time you have right now, before, who was next? Before Creeden starts to rouse, you're not really able to get a sense of what that key is, but you now have a better understanding of how the ciphers works. You rouse to see Nerida huddled over a book.
Good morning.
Morning.
Really, in depth there.
I'm looking at my sister's journal. It's gonna take me a few, but I'll figure it out.
I shan't bother you then. I'm just gonna kind of cuddle up a little bit to Pan. Just kind of scoot over, inch over slowly.
You wake up to Creeden cuddling into you a little bit.
Yeah.
Morning, Creeden.
Morning.
Lonely. I'm so lonely.
You should probably go give Nerida a hug or something.
No!
I don't think Nerida likes me, like, at all.
You're a friend.
I hit friend status.
You're a friend.
Fuck. That's more than I thought.
More like family now. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Just don't touch me like you touch Creeden.
Of course not.
Thank God.
Consent.
Thank you.
Wait, he's never touched me inappropriately.
Yet.
Oh, well, I mean, he kissed me once.
Yet. Yet.
Yet.
Right. Shall we be off then?
Let's get going.
Come here, Steve.
Bah!
Yeah.
Bah! 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 Bubbles.
So as you two enter Tiny Hut, Lehman, or exit the hut, Pan exits quickly after, and as soon as he does, it drops. It takes you guys probably about another half a day, a little over half a day, to get to the gates of the royal city. So about this point, it's probably about 5 o'clock in the evening. The gates, road leading up to the gates, crowded, as always around this time. People are going home from the market. People are trying to get last minute shopping done. So it takes you a little bit to get through the gates. You notice as you're starting to walk through the city, though, there are flags up. Not flags. What are they called?
The banners.
There are banners up hanging from the torchlights. That a bit dark in color. A dark, almost mustardy yellow, a dark brown, and a black. Running all the way up the main road, all the way up to the castle.
Okay.
It's the Royal Shit Festival.
Apparently.
Some people, as you're walking through, are you guys? What are you guys doing? First off, like,
aren't you supposed to disguise when you're here?
Fuck, that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna disguise self.
Fair.
You're lucky you have a fish friend to
shit.
remind you. I have a goldfish brain. How am I helping you?
Don't know.
It's valid. She is a fish.
Move.
Alright.
I said I have a goldfish brain.
So, Creeden, do you have any idea what these are for? Well, actually, you two are the only ones from this area. Right? I mean, you're kind of from here.
I'm not from the royal city.
No, I didn't say from the Royal City. I mean the Empire in general. You're dropped off here, weren't you?
I was dropped in the Imperial
Do
Port.
I, as a
Creeden,
criminal, would know?
Creeden, make me a history check.
Come on,
Well, y'all
baby.
got to know what the hell's going on.
With the power of friendship and magic.
In myspace.com.
And my speech. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
What?
15 plus 3, that's 18.
You know exactly what this means, actually. You've only ever seen it once before, and it was right as you joined the guild. king's in peril. Something's not right with the king. You know that this last time it happened, the king was kidnapped. You know that they only put this up in times of kingdom distress.
I'm gonna kind of just pause and be like, I think we're going to war.
Aw, fuck. What's going on?
Not we, I mean like the kingdom. Like,
right, like, but
they only show this stuff or the shit like whenever the kingdom's
Under attack?
in peril.
So the
distress.
king's been kidnapped?
There's something wrong with the king.
Oh, fuck.
sounds like it's got your sister written all over it. Let's fucking book it.
Haul ass!
Yeah, we're making our way
Yeah.
to fucking.
Mad
Making our
dash.
way
Giddy
to
up,
the
Bubbles.
It doesn't take you guys long. The main street's usually still pretty open, even though like there's lots of traffic. It's a very big street. As you start to reach the upper class area of the royal city, you do slow down a little bit, but the castle's not far from. As you approach the castle, there's more of those banners hanging on the front gates. The guards out front immediately recognize you guys. Open the big oaken wooden doors to the second doors, and the vizier is not standing there. This is normally where the vizier conducts business, but the
this
vizier isn't there.
feels wrong.
Is there anybody around?
There is a guard sitting right next to it.
Guard,
Oh, God.
where's the vizier? What the hell's going on?
The vizier's in the throne.
Why?
Why is the vizier in the throne?
Do you have business with him?
I have business with the king.
I'll be right back. And he walks through the double doors.
What the hell is
Vizier
going
looking
on?
sus, bro.
Very looking
A couple
sus.
minutes later, the doors swing open on either side. And sure enough, amongst the tables and the bric-a-brac of chalkboards and such that you guys saw last time because of like all the inner workings, the king is not at the throne. Instead, the vizier is sitting there.
What in the
He's looking disheartened. And as you guys approach, yes, it's great to see you all again. Well, wish under better circumstances.
What's going on?
The king has grown ill, possibly fatally so. We're not sure yet, but we're hoping for the best.
Do you know from what?
No one's sure.
Where's the king at?
The king is recovering for now, being looked after by our doctors. But for now on, I take over the responsibilities of the crown.
Can he talk?
He's being taken care of right now.
I understand that, but can he talk?
No one is to bother the king while he recovers.
My invisibility ring's going on.
Okay.
Stealth.
Yeah, make me a sleight of hand check. Just cause.
16 plus 12.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, sure enough. When you walked in, you actually ended up walking in behind Pan because that booty. But either way, the vizier didn't notice you were with them, and you slipped the ring on.
Do we notice him do that?
Roll me perception checks.
Over 28? Yeah, that's not happening. No.
18 plus 3.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, I was gonna let y'all try, but I didn't think y'all could.
Yeah, no.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, so, yeah, you're invisible now. The vizier continues to talk to you two. But it's a good thing that you guys have arrived. There's a tome that we need.
Huh?
There's a tome that we need.
Huh?
A tome's a book.
Oh, okay, thank you.
There's
That's
a
what I was
tome
saying, huh?
that we need, and we've located where it is. But we're having trouble getting to it.
Why?
It's in a catacombs in Melody.
Why is it so hard to get to then?
The catacombs are dangerous.
Why?
Because of the arcane catacombs.
Okay, and why?
Nerida. Not now.
The tome will help us figure out where some of the secret entrances to Chither Omega were, so we can figure out how to get you guys in. It was bought by a arcane divine for a private collection centuries ago, and his private collection was buried within.
And the catacombs are in Melavi, correct?
Melavi, yes.
C'est la vie, my lovey.
Alright, just so that way...
Real quick, that is the name of this episode. I don't know whose session, whose turn it is to name the session, but that is great.
Okay.
I don't know what it means, so...
C'est la vie is such as life.
But I don't know what I said after that.
Unless something else better happens, I like
Right.
that.
So
I just wanted to
Ned.
make a mental note of that. Sorry, what were you...
So, for the king, we had some business to take care of in Umbek at the capital there, and we rescued some people, but there was a person, a very powerful mage, who ripped open a portal and jumped to Chither Omega.
My sister.
It wasn't my place to divulge that, but
I need you both to roll me an insight check.
dirty 20.
11.
So, as he was talking about the tome, you noticed a small curl on the side of his cheek. And then, when you mentioned a powerful magic user ripping a portal to Chither Omega, you notice a look of familiarity about his eyes.
I assume that we're also surrounded by guards.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
There's like
kind of
at least 20 guards in the royal court.
No.
While you're thinking about that,
Yep.
Creeden, my friend, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of slowly, stealthily stepping around and trying to follow guards that could be walking in and out or around doing whatever, just to see if I can listen to where the king's chamber is, and also kind of walking around glancing like, hey, I've stolen from places before, where would he be
I
at?
can give you a surmise. So you've actually been through the castle quite a few times. It's actually one part of the Thieves Guild training is to steal something from the castle. You know for a fact that the King's Chambers aren't even on this floor. This is his common room where he deals with everybody in the kingdom. His is 3 floors up and in the back of the castle.
That's where I'm headed.
Alright, it's been at least a good 6 or 7 years since you've been through the castle. Things have changed, but not too much. So it takes a minute to kind of remember, hey, okay, that's where that takes you probably about a good 15-20 minutes to make it up towards the King's Chamber, but as you get towards the King's Chamber, you notice that the hallway is choked off with guards. There's like at least 8 in a hallway no more than 3-person wide. And the door that would be the King's Chambers is behind all of them.
Are these all humans?
They are all humans. They are all human guards.
How are they standing?
At the ready.
Like how far apart?
Well, so there is 2 lines of 3 of them across the hallway, no more than a couple inch gap between each of them, and then there's 2 of them posted either side of the door at the back.
Okay. I want to take one of my pistols, because I never loaded them, so I'm going to take my gunpowder, and I want to lead a trail from in the front where they are, and just kind of a little bit here, just try and make a small, thin, super thin trail enough to be out of the way, just to kind of lure them, and then light it.
So you're trying to drop this at the front of the guard's feet?
Not at their feet, probably like a good, maybe 5 feet away from them, like I'm gonna...
Okay.
Oh, good 5-6 feet.
Well, it looks like
That was a big roll.
I thought it rolled further.
Shall we get the giant D20?
about as you
You should
start
use
to
that for
pour,
slip from one
a
thing.
few seconds after, you notice two of the guards kind of looking at it weird, and they start walking towards it.
I'm gonna like slowly tilt it back up and slowly start stepping away, so that way it's no longer.
Roll me a stealth. No advantage. This is sound based.
22.
Fair enough. You're able to step away very cautiously, very carefully. They don't notice you. They get over to where you started laying this trail of gunpowder, and immediately realize it's gunpowder. Those two guards look back at the other ones. One of them goes, we have to go grab the head of the god. For some reason there's gunpowder near the king's chamber. That can't be good. And they dart off past you. The other 6 of them fucking just like not only at the ready, now weapons out, shields out.
Oh,
like
fuck.
at like fighting stance, ready just in case.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is go 20 feet away, about 20 feet away, dump all of it out, like maybe just like a little teeny tiny trail.
How many
4 uses.
4 uses? Okay.
Yeah.
Things like writing.
And just like dump all of it out, just little teeny tiny trail that's enough for me to like light it real quick and like get up against the wall like this away to where like it's not gonna hurt me.
Give me. Don't give me anything. You said you're 20 feet away? Because
Yep.
the hallway is probably about a good 40 feet leading up to the king's chamber. One of the guards notices a pile of gunpowder start to build out from. He rolled a fucking natural 20 on perception. And immediately, there's gunpowder just pouring itself. I don't know. Does anybody else see that?
No.
And they all start to rush forward towards this pile. There's nowhere for you to go other than backwards, unless you were to attempt to jump over them.
Grappling hook.
Do you have a grappling hook?
Yep. Remember?
She's used it before.
Yep. Grappling hook, just. And it's with thieves' tools, so I would get a proficiency.
So I will tell you what, evens or odds. I didn't set up anything on the walls or ceilings, so
Get lucky.
Odds.
there are chandeliers.
So grappling hook.
Give me a
Dexterity.
Yeah.
or an athletics for tossing. A strength check.
I'd say
I don't know what to do for that one.
Well, see, I don't think that it should be strength-based because it's a grappling hook, but Creeden's also proficient with it.
Fair.
Creeden's not. So there are other halflings that are thieves.
I'll let
I
you
think
use
Dex.
dexterity. So just give me a regular dexterity check.
Can he add proficiency bonus?
Yes.
Okay. So your dex mod plus your proficiency bonus, which is 4, so that's 9 plus whatever you rolled.
9 plus 8,
17.
so 17.
Seriously?
Lot of rolls.
So none of the fucking guards notice a grappling hook shoot off. They are like entranced by this fucking gunpowder.
I don't know where the gunpowder
More
came
detail,
from.
more detail.
It was just one set out. I don't know what. I don't
As
understand.
they're running forwards, they're about 5 feet from you when you throw up the grappling hook and it hooks on. But their eyes are just down at the floor. The one who spotted it originally is freaking the fuck out. I told you guys, I wasn't fucking crazy. Where's this fucking gunpowder? First there's gunpowder over there. Now there's fucking gunpowder here. What the fuck do we do about this? Well, we're just gonna have to wait till the head guard shows up. Well, why don't we fucking explode? And they're arguing amongst each other as you very easily fucking climb up the rope and just pop right over, and you give a quick jerk to the rope, and the hook just pops right off and falls into your hand. So yeah, there's nothing now standing between you and the door of the king's chambers.
I'm gonna unlock the door and go in.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I love Creeden.
Right.
And that is where we're going to take our first break.
Do I need
Thank
to roll
God!
I just want to give the king a health potion.
I need to.
And we are back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we last left off, Creeden was sticking a lockpick into a door. And we're going to come back to you. You guys are still in the chamber with the vizier.
Bam. Creeden's gotta be up some shit. We gotta distract him.
Royal Vizier, or how shall we address you now?
Royal Vizier is still the same.
I just want to make sure that we're not intruding on anybody or anything like that. Do you have any idea what could have caused this sickness for the king? Any leads or anything that we can look into besides Jethro Omega and the tome that you've been speaking of?
It came on so sudden. The only thing I can think is that the stress and burdens of the crown recently have just brought down his ability to fight off anything else.
How long has he been down?
For about a week now.
Can I roll an insight on what he told me? About the stress and everything is what brought him...
Sure.
It's going to be a 23.
You can tell, as he said that, he kind of looks up and to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Clear indicator that what he's literally trying to make up something as it comes. He's definitely acting shitty.
What are his symptoms? I mean, I've got quite a good bit of magic. I could probably take a look at him and help him out.
Our court wizard and our apothecarist is taking care of the king.
Are they?
There's none best in the land.
Okay. So what is it that you're taking care of now? Like, are you over everything, or? I mean, clearly you're filling in temporarily, but I need to know who I need to come to whenever I need to speak to somebody of this level.
Well, I mean, you come to me, as you always have. Unfortunately, if things go the wrong way, then you won't be going to the king afterwards anymore.
Why'd you gotta say it like that?
Like what?
Don't get snappy with me. I was just asking. The tone of your voice changed when you said if things happen. I was just asking. No harm.
All right. Honestly, the business of the royal court belongs to the royal court. We employ you, and that's all you need to know.
Right, so sorry, forgive us for being concerned about the king's health.
It's the stresses. There's a lot going on right now with the king and failing health. I must attune back to my duties and my new duties, if you please. And just kind of ducks his head down the table.
Sneak out a little ways out of everything. Right, so the motherfucker's clearly lying. I don't know if you caught on to any of that.
I couldn't tell.
He's making stuff up about the sickness and everything, and I got a hint of recognition out of him when we brought up your sister. Clearly, they're working together. He's just trying to take over the throne.
Oh, duh. Where the fuck is Creeden?
I don't fucking know.
Creeden,
Let's get out
I
of
need
here
you to
going
roll
because we'll
me
see if we can
a,
maybe find him. We'll figure it out. We know Creeden.
Let's leave the castle and
what
We
is
know
it
Creeden.
again for a
Haven't heard
fucking
anything.
lockpick that we figured out?
Your dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
Yep. All right. Dexterity check with proficiency.
Yes. So plus 9 to whatever you roll.
19.
You fidget a little bit. Takes you a quick second. Pop that lock. And comes cleanly open.
Slowly, quietly, like I'm gonna be like this, opening the door, and just slowly
Make me a sleight of hand check.
push it out. $30.
Holy shit!
18 plus 12.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
30.
Nice.
In the
Fucking roads, bro.
smoothest way possible.
We need
You-
a cleric.
As you start to open the door, You hear it creak a little, and immediately as soon as you start to hear that sound, as if muscle memory, you stick your foot to the bottom of the door and lift up a little bit. And it opens as silently as a dead night. Enough for you to just barely slip in. And you do a quick turn around the door, keeping your foot with the pressure upwards on the door, all one-footed, and shut the door just as quietly. The door may be opened 2-inch gap, barely noticeable.
I'm looking around. Do I see anyone, anything? Do I see the king?
You do. There is about 6 people in this chamber. One being the king, laying in his bed, looking deathly ill, pale even for an elf. You see a few other people in royal garb. You can only assume maybe like some assistants or friends or family. And there seems to be one person in arcane dress and one person in more of a simple robes that are beside the king at an apothecary table, just kind of reading over notes and grinding herbs. What do you do?
I'm gonna kind of just slowly creep up and see if any of them look sus.
Roll me an insight check.
Where the fuck is my insight? The words are so...
I think that's it.
7.
As far as you can tell, everybody in this room is just worried about the king's health.
Can I stealthily sneak over and pour a health potion in his mouth?
You can sure try.
Oh god. Just kind of like if he's...
So I'm going to add a game for a second and remind you that an action like that, if I remember correctly, should drop an invisibility.
Yeah.
Only attacks or casting spells.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Attacks or casting spells.
Fair.
And because Creeden would be holding on to it, it would just be liquid pouring out of nowhere into the king's mouth. Because the potion would still be invisible as well.
Fair.
Ooh, I got it better. I'm gonna put the potion in my mouth and then go like this to the king. That way there's no like water just dropping. I'm just kind of slowly just...
Alright, I need you to make me a stealth. I can't even give you disadvantage for it because you're a small frame, so you can fit between medium frame spaces. Make me a stealth check to get over to the bed.
15 plus 12.
It's 27.
You make it very slyly over to the bed, even crawling through a couple legs, without even moving an inch of fabric. As you get towards the king's bed, you realize the bed's almost as tall as you. And the king is laying in the middle of it, sweat pouring from him, just unconscious.
I'm gonna slowly just try and crawl up next to him if I can.
Give me a stealth, or give me an acrobatics followed by a stealth.
19 plus 8.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, that's the
Beautiful,
acrobatics.
beautiful.
That's the acrobatics?
That's my acrobatics, 'cause I'm proficient in that now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we- yeah, okay.
And then your stealth.
And then, oh yeah, stealth. Don't let me down, baby. 14.
One of the royal garbed men sitting right beside the bed immediately jumps up at the sight of the bed depressing in. He rolled a nat 20.
God.
And immediately, I don't know what happened, but beside the king, the bed moved, and everyone just kind of stares up at him, and starts looking towards the bed, All eyes are on the exact spot in which you were standing at this very moment.
I'm going underneath the bed, just kind of slowly.
Give me another acrobatics and another stealth.
Oh god.
19 for acrobatics.
Okay.
15 for stealth. I rolled a 3.
I need someone to confirm this because it's my third one
It's
tonight.
a nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
They notice the bed move once more and everybody starts to freak out. But within all of that freak out, you are able to get underneath the bed without being focused on you. Everybody in the room is now clambering. One of the royal garbed men open the door and yell out towards the guards. We have something happening in here. We've got a fucking situation out here too now. Just bring some guards in. All right, as soon as we deal with this. And the door slams and gets locked. Not only by lock on key, it gets barred at the top and the bottom.
We need to find Creeden.
I'm gonna kind of just lay under here because I'm assuming there's like bed drapes like
Yeah.
on the side.
I mean, it is your
So-
like very picturesque royal 4-post bed that stands up super high.
He only has an hour.
I may be sleeping here tonight.
That's what you get. Back to Creeden, back to Pan and Nerida. What are you guys doing?
We don't know anything that's going on.
No, you don't. This is why you speak to your party members before you do things.
Wait here till we need a time. We know Creeden. If he doesn't show up, something's up.
Well, his invisibility only lasts an hour.
Right.
We'll be smart enough to get out before then.
If he's
So
not,
let's head back to the tavern and wait for him there. We'll give it an hour, and then come back if we don't find him. If he doesn't come back.
okay.
I don't. Alright, but look, if he doesn't, what do? We can't just say, oh hey, by the way, our friend Creeden sneaked off and might be in the king's chambers right now. What the fuck do? We
Well,
can't fight our way to
We
him.
both can cast invisibility, but
Yeah, neither of us are nearly as sneaky as Creeden, though.
right. Is there any windows like we could look through?
I don't know. And if there is, I mean, this is a castle. It's probably going to be up pretty high. They just
God damn it,
we
Creeden.
can't fly or nothing.
Okay, so you guys are heading back to
The tavern. We gotta sit and think.
Is there, is this where the rusted coin is?
No, the rusty coin is in the regular market.
In the royal city, though, right?
In the royal city, but in the market part, not the upper class area.
Let's go see if Pumatsol has anything that might help us out, allow us to fly at least for a little bit. See if we can figure something.
Let's go there.
Yeah, we're gonna head to the rusted coin. Or
All
rusted
right.
coin, whatever it's called.
It takes you about, I'd say, 15 minutes or so to get back towards the market.
Mhm.
And at this point, it is 8 at night. They're evens or odds.
Evens.
There are no lights on
Damn it.
in the rusted coin.
Do you think it's worth a shot to try? I mean, there's what, 4 of them? You think I really leave?
I don't know. Walk up and knock on the door anyways.
All right.
There's not much else that we can do except for wait in the tavern and head back to the castle, I guess.
Let me go through my books.
See if you can find anything
Yep.
that can allow us to fly or something, some way of getting
Something
a
that
hold
we
of
can
him.
get into Creeden or find where Creeden is.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna head back to the tavern and
I'm gonna
wait while
fucking
she's
research
looking
like
through.
hardcore meditation.
So it's been about an hour.
Yeah, I'm sleeping here tonight.
The guards have come in and come out, searched the room. Luckily, while your invisibility spell was still active. God, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
And have found nothing. You can hear still plenty of clamor outside of the doors. And if you listen carefully enough, you can hear talk of mysterious gunpowder. So here's how I'm going to play this. You have multiple chances here. We will go over 8 sets of evens and odds. This will determine per hour if anybody leaves the room. So right now there are currently 6 people in the room. First one, evens or odds?
Odds.
Within the first hour, one of the royal guardmen leave. Evens or odds?
Even.
Within the second hour, one of the guardmen leave. Evens or odds?
Even.
Within the third hour, if anyone else wants to come watch this is already kind of cool. Somebody already gets up. The last of the royal guardmen leave. Evens or odds?
Odd.
The court wizard finally retires. Evens or odds?
Even.
Nobody leaves. So that's
2 left.
2 left.
2 left. Evens or odds?
Even.
Nobody leaves. Evens or odds?
Odds. Odd.
At this point, the apothecary, with sweat pouring off his brow, finally turns towards what you can only assume is either some sort of close family member or the wife of the king. You've never really seen the queen yourself, and says, "I've done everything I can do. I'm tired. I need to rest my bones." Fair. Go right ahead. I'm just going to sit with him a little while. Okay. And he leaves the room. In this room now is only you, the king, and what you can assume is the queen. What's your move? 8 hours have passed. You've been underneath this bed.
Do we need
Technically, that would give Creeden a long rest too.
Yeah,
because
and
he
also-
hasn't done anything.
Well, I mean, does it count as a long rest if the whole time you're very anxious about your movement?
Not doing anything strenuous though. Nothing straining.
Fair.
But
So
when
that means-
when do we need to go back to Pan and me? Because that's 8 hours. We've already
Yeah, at some
decided
point
after
we
an
would've-
hour we're going to go find Creeden.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Why don't we
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead?
But does that mean I'm able to use the ring again?
Yeah, after a long rest.
After a long rest, yes, you were able to use the ring again.
Okay, I'm sorry. Back to
So
you
upon
guys.
that realization that, you've been here for so long and you can use the ring once more, you slip the ring on and go invisible. Now,
We'll
back to
leave
you
it at
two.
that. Oh god. This
2
something's
hours
wrong.
have passed by.
Something's wrong. Creeden would be back by now.
I agree that Creeden would be back, but there's no commotion going on. They clearly haven't found him yet.
I mean, fair. During these 2 hours, did I find anything in any of the books I have? I have How to Enchant, enchantment book, Encyclopedia of Dark Magic. There's one more book, but I don't remember the name of it. I have an arcane book. That's all it says. So that's 5 books I've named off. Did I find anything in any of them?
Give me 2 evens or odds.
Even odd.
Nope.
Right. Nothing's going on. If they would have found Creeden in those chambers, alarms would be going off all over the place. I think Creeden's okay. Believe me, I'm fucking worried too. We need to figure out what we're going to do about the Royal Vizier when we do get Creeden back.
Well, we need to discuss it with Creeden.
I know, but that we should still have some sort of plan in place.
Well, we can't kill him.
No, of course we can't kill him. But who can we talk to convince us to put him on trial?
Could I talk to the wizard?
I don't know.
If the wizard finds out that the royal vizier is working with a siren who's using dark magic,
think we should see if we can get an audience with the court wizard and with the captain of the guard.
The queen.
I think the queen's probably going to be pretty stressed out too. We could certainly try, but you want to see if we can get an audience with all three of them?
We need to. There's something wrong.
Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to
Sit here and wait.
Oh yeah, I guess we should wait for Creeden first.
To do the audience part, I mean,
Yeah.
we should wait.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's going to be our best course of action, and see if we can put him on trial or something. I mean, I
What
don't
time
know
did I
what's
say
going
it
to
was
turn
when
out
you
for
pulled
us.
up Pumont Soul's
8
place?
o'clock.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
So 8 hours off of.
So it would have been like it's 4 in the morning for
Yep,
Creeden.
yeah, fair. So, back to Creeden.
I'm gonna first just the littlest, tiniest peek of my eye to see if I can see his wife, so I can see, like, or whoever she is, the expression on her face, how she looks.
So it takes you a couple minutes to very carefully lift the drapery around each side of the bed to figure out which side she's on. She hasn't moved in a very long time. As soon as you spot a bit of dress and everything, make a stealth check for me. With advantage.
Advantage.
'Cause
Oh, re-roll natural one, so I
Yep.
get to re-roll natural ones on advantage. Okay.
That's cute.
So that's 17 plus 12.
29.
very, very easily you're able to peek your head out and look up at the, you're now assuming is definitely the queen, by the way. She seems to be leaning over the king and very, very distraught. Like, you can tell that it's almost, you don't know if she is a religious person, but it almost looks like she's in prayer over her husband.
Creeden.
Yeah, why you doing, Tiki?
Really wish I was in that room because I have a really awesome plan. I would
Still
probably
have-
fail, but I would love to try it.
A sleep vial. Can I tell if she's skilled in combat? Shoot her with a sleep, like, just...
That's gonna cause her damage.
I mean, if I shoot her in the leg, it's not enough to kill her, right? And I'm not saying I'm doing this, I'm just trying to see if she is skilled in combat.
Starts flowing out katanas.
I mean, you can very easily tell that the queen has probably never lifted a sword in her life.
Are you putting music on, Munchie?
I'm trying to.
I figured this whole time we haven't had music. And
There was a very deathly
Yeah.
silence. And I
Am
didn't
I-
like it.
Able to spit the sleep vial into her mouth?
Or spit it into her eyes?
Or do those kind of potions work? Like, let's say if I get it on my blade, if I stab her, like, boom. I'm not, like, saying, like, full
Like
blade
prick her?
in, just, like, phew.
Just like a quick prick.
Yeah, not necessarily a prick, maybe just a tad bit deeper to make sure it goes in, but not enough to be like, hey, I just severed an artery, but
Well, yeah.
Like
yeah.
a scratch.
yeah.
I don't see why not.
It's up to you.
I would say they'd probably take longer to effect, for sure. So yeah, that's something you could do.
Yeah. I think I'll do something like that, just kind of get my blade in it and maybe try and see if I can scoop up some. I don't know if it's gel or not, but just be like,
Yeah.
In the thigh. Just inside.
she's gonna scream.
I just want to say, like, you put yourself in this situation. There were no plans for this whatsoever, that's for sure.
Either way, we were getting in that king's room. It was either going to be Creeden or me.
Does anyone else look hot?
I'm alright.
I have disguise self. I forgot. Okay. So...
Oh, and by the way, the doors are no longer barred.
Okay. I'm going to disguise myself as the king.
Okay.
That's...
So I'm going to take off my ring of invisibility, disguise myself as the king, and stand up before the wife and be like, I am the soul. I am my soul.
Okay.
The vizier has poisoned me, and he is trying to kill me.
Hold on.
You don't know
you don't
this.
know
Hold
any
on.
of that.
Metagaming.
No. She was in the room.
I was in the room when so-and-so was talking
But
about
she
it.
didn't roll an insight to know.
Yeah.
You didn't roll any
Okay.
insights, any information.
That's what I was
they
getting
have,
to.
And also the information they have is very substantial at the moment.
But
I will give you that before you decide to
Yeah.
say anything, but technically you know nothing about anything.
Yeah. You're right, I didn't roll an insight for that. I was thinking I had
Nope.
knowledge of that.
You have no idea that the vizier was shady.
I mean, you could still do it, but you don't know that.
What would be a good bluff in a time like this? That someone in this castle would
Is
that
framing me.
Because like I'm not trying to say that someone did, but like I'm trying to lie too. To
I wish I
be
could
able
give
to
you
do
ideas
this.
because a few
yeah,
just pop
same.
into my head, but like I can't. Definitely
There's
can't give you any
so
ideas.
many ideas that I but
Uh-huh.
I can't.
Okay, hold on. Let me think about what I'm gonna say real quick.
This is grandiose as fuck.
Okay.
Beautiful it is.
Just be like my wife. I want to take her hands or like try to not necessarily touch him, but kind of just be close to her or something and be like, my wife, I'm gravely ill and this may be the last time I ever get to talk to you. I want you to know that I love you. But there's some sort of darkness going on. And if you take this vial, it may be able to save my life. I'm a spirit, how would I say that? Spiritual being right now.
I'm only ethereal.
I am
right
only
now.
ethereal right now, and I'm coming to you in what may be my last words. I love you.
Give me a bluff with advantage. Or is it bluff?
Deception.
Deception with advantage. Sorry.
18.
Bluff used to be its own damn thing.
Yeah.
So, where the fuck's deception?
Deception.
18 plus 10.
28.
How is your deception so
I don't
high?
know. Oh, I'm proficient in it.
Oh, because you're
Yeah.
a fucking thief.
Yeah.
That's
So-
beautiful.
So as you disguise yourself and spit this speech out, her eyes grow wide, and through tears she grabs the potion from you and says, "Absolutely, my dear. Absolutely." And pops the cork and pours it into his mouth.
Her,
You hear a little bit of,
her, you said his.
No, she poured it into
The
his.
health potion.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were still
Yeah.
talking about the sleep vial. My bad.
Yeah.
No. You hear a little bit of like a from the king as it enters his mouth. Nothing happens.
Damn. Just be like, I will be here for a little bit longer, but there is one last thing I must attend to. Take care, my love.
And you too.
And I'm gonna turn around and go out the door.
Oh no. Oh no.
Still disguised as the king?
Oh no. Oh no.
My wife, do not let anyone in this room. Keep it locked.
Okay. So you open the door and you close it. You walk out. There's 8 guards who turn and look at the king.
I'm a ghost.
The closest one to you. My liege, it's good to see you in good health.
I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna wave my hand like, get out of my way. Just...
Give me just a charisma check.
Natural 20.
Oh my god!
With the wave of a hand, as the guard beside you starts
Kiki, I
to
love you.
sputter, he shuts up. And with the wave of 2 more hands, the guards split and all bow their heads to you as you walk by. And as you're walking by, they whisper, I knew our king was strong enough. Look at him. He's so mighty.
Oh, that's so sad, though. That's so depressing because he's still dying in a bed.
As you walk through the hallway and turn the corner, and there's nobody else in that hallway that you turn the corner of. It takes you, so are you dropping, you're just gonna come stand tall through the fucking castle as the king?
If I'm myself, I'm probably gonna get caught like that. So, I mean, it's the only disguise I got.
Fair.
Because you can't put that ring back on.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to make me...
Oh god. You can
I'm
hide.
mapping out the castle for a second. Hold up.
Holy shit.
Look, kick Creeden's ass.
First, make me a history check.
7.
You know that there's some back entrances somewhere, but you can't fucking remember where they are, so you have to go to the main entrance.
Fuck. Come on, can I see a window? Since I do have a grappling hook.
Not in this hallway. You're deep into the castle.
Shit. Fuck.
Give me 2 charisma checks and then an investigation check.
4 for charisma. Wait, you said 2 charisma or 1 charisma, 2 investigation?
I need 2 charisma,
Okay, 2 charisma.
1 investigation.
Another. So both times for charisma, it's 4 investigation.
So the 2 guards you end up passing along the way, they look at you really weird, like something's amiss, but they don't do anything because you do still look like the king. Give me an investigation.
Come on, baby. Fuck. Which one's investigation? Is it that one? That one?
Dude, I don't know. I can't see your sheet from here.
It's just the words are so fucking faded. Okay, so it's that one. So it's 16 for investigation.
Fair. As you pass the second guard, you turn left down the hallway, and this hallway actually goes towards the outside of the building, and there are several windows. You are about 2 stories up.
I'm gonna use my grappling hook. Make sure no one's looking first. Use my grappling
Give me
hook.
perception.
I'm putting my faith in you.
As far as you can tell, nobody's looking.
3.
As far as you can tell, nobody's looking. You don't see anybody.
Grappling hook, and I'm gonna slide down as far as I can on the rope. I don't know if it goes all the way down, but...
So for sake of continuity, we'll say you had 15 foot of rope, which would take you about halfway down. You can... Evens or odds?
Odds.
You can surmise from where you're at, there are several different portions of the rooftop. You can start jumping down to get down. Make me 4 acrobatics.
Yeah, the pretty one. Where did that even come from?
Munchie.
Huh.
I believe in you. The heart of the dice.
Okay.
18.
Alright.
You need 3 more.
I believe in you, dice. 19. I believe in you, dice. Ooh, 17 plus 8.
25.
25. That was all
One
free,
more.
right?
One more.
Oh, okay.
4 total.
I believe in you, dice.
And
12
20.
plus 8, 20. Yeah, dirty 20.
All right. Very easily, you hop across these rooftops like they were just nothing. It doesn't take you long to drop down to the bottom of the castle. As you do, there's a peasant boy sitting behind the castle, playing in some mud, and you drop down from. Wow, the king. Hi, sir. Don't worry. Don't worry, my majesty. Your secret's safe with me. And he just kind of giggles and runs off.
So now I'm going to sneak to the tavern.
I'm
Are you
asleep
gonna
at the
drop your
tavern.
disguise?
Not yet.
Why?
Okay. Give me
He's gonna freak the fuck out.
2 stealth checks to get to the tavern.
I believe in you, die.
It's just one excuse for that.
14.
Fair enough.
I believe in you, die.
New superstition, everybody.
16.
Yep. You make it to the tavern undetected.
Do I see any of them?
I'm sleeping at the tavern bar.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're actually walking into the tavern too.
As the king?
Please.
Has the king.
Is there a back door?
I've never described whether or not there was this one, evens or odds.
Odds.
No.
I'm disguised as the king, but is there a hood?
No, you are donning the king's regal outfit as he.
I'm just gonna drop it.
Yep. All right.
Thank you.
Yes!
I had a feeling you were gonna do something to fuck with them, and I'm
I
sorry.
kinda was
but-
going to. Well, not really fuck with him. I was just gonna sit down at the table as the king and then just drop disguise and be like, hey, I can do that now. Because I keep forgetting none of them know I have spells now.
Yeah, me and fucking Nerida just passed out on the bar.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And you drop your disguise, you walk through the door, and you see both of them. Mind you, at this point, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and they are sitting at the bar, mugs in hand, passed out.
They worried about me?
Ah! Where the fuck were you? What the fuck?
The fuck, Creeden?
We were worried. What happened? Where did you go?
Are you safe?
Are you okay?
I'm here.
He's all in one piece. Where the fuck did you go?
What the hell happened?
I went to go see the king.
You got to
and
the
I have
king?
I got to the king. He's bad. Cold sweats.
Pale.
Pale. He's dying. Like,
It's the royal vizier.
It's the royal vizier. When I was talking to him, he had a look of recognition when we brought up Nerida's sister, and he was lying about what was making the king's ill and his symptoms. He was being very shifty about it. I could tell that he was making everything up. The royal vizier is doing something. We don't know who else may be involved.
I don't know if it helps, but I took one of Bartimus's good potions, and because that's the only potion that I have, and I shoved that down his throat. I didn't see any reaction, but
well, hopefully it did something.
I actually I disguised myself as him.
Why would you do that?
And I may have lied to his wife and told
guys, real quick, I just want to point out that the why would you do that aspect is quickly overshadowed by, wait, Creeden's a halfling. How did he do that?
How did you do that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait, I have another spell slot, right? So I can do it again? Can I?
How many spell slots do you have?
Just keep track of these things.
Disguise self is a first level spell, right?
Yeah. I have 2 first level spell slots.
Then yes, you can do it again.
I'm going to disguise myself as Pan.
All of a sudden, you were sitting beside yourself.
Oh my god.
When did you learn to do that?
Bartimus. Is that a good excuse?
Fair. I'll give it to you.
Bartimus.
Did you sleep with him?
That is blasphemous, and I take offense to that. Let me finish my story. So,
Right.
I disguised myself as the king, and I lied to his wife, and I told her that I was his soul leaving his body. So I could get
Creeden?
out of there.
Creeden?
I had to hide under the bed. I almost got caught. I was trying to pour some gunpowder in a corner to make an explosion to load him away, but the guards noticed gunpowder falling out of nothing with the
assumed that they
invisibility
would.
ring. But I gave her a potion to pour down his mouth, and it didn't help him, and he's still dying. But I managed to sneak out of there, but some kid saw me as the king.
Well,
And
guess
then-
at least you saw you as the king.
No, more about the royal vizier.
Look,
What?
right. So, look, if Bartimus's potion didn't do anything, then it certainly has to be magical or some sort of curse.
There's a spell
Either
over him,
way.
or at least.
There's something more so than being ill. There's no way that that's what this is. Nerida and I were talking, and we were thinking maybe we approach the Royal Vizier and request a meeting with
With
the
the
court
court
wizard, the captain of the King's Guard, and the Queen. It's a private meeting with the three of us to bring it up and see if we can put him on trial or something. I don't know what else to do.
I can get the court wizard to talk to me because I've already got one of his books and I can ask him some questions about the book.
I could always persuade the queen again.
So it's more or less we need to convince the Royal Vizier to let us have this meeting.
Well, I mean...
We should pander to our audience.
How so?
Well, if he's looking suspicious and he's the culprit, we've always known him as this cocky
Bastard.
bastard. Yet now that we're here, he's being nice to us. He's
I've
acting
noticed that.
so sweet. Let's pander to that. He wants to be king. Let's pander to that. What can we do to help you in the position that you're in now? Not to
Well-
get further, not to look suspicious like that. But you look like you're under a lot of stress. You're taking on the king's roles. You're doing so much more
You're
now.
doing so great.
What can we do to help? What can we do for this or that? Especially if something goes wrong and you end up being our new king or something. What can we do?
But how does that get us a meeting? How do we transition that?
Well, maybe we could come up with some sort of magical item, or I don't know, help magical item to get to the wizard.
Well, I can get to the wizard. I can get to the wizard.
Or to request the meeting to be able to get to like the wizard and the queen, and you get what I mean?
All right. You take the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
You take the queen. I'll take the captain's guard.
I'm gonna need a nap first.
Yeah.
We
let's
need
get
to
some
take a
fucking
sleep.
Yeah.
Gonna head up to a room and
I'm gonna
Pass
grab
out.
the rest of their
Take a
drinks
long
and just
rest.
down.
Fair.
Because that was a stressful night. Morning.
Night to morning.
You all pass out. I'd say you guys start to wake up about 3 or 4 hours later. So probably about 10 in the morning. You all kind of end up waking up around the same time.
I have another idea.
What?
I need to go see Pumatso. I'll be back. I'm gonna leave and head to the Rusty Coin.
Okay. Before I go to that, are you guys gonna do anything?
What the fuck? Okay.
I don't know.
Do we wait here or do you want to go somewhere real quick?
Should I wait to talk to Queen? I'm gonna need one of you to cast invisibility on me first, just so I can get to her.
Well, you already have long rest, so you can use your room.
Was that counted as a long rest?
4 hours
Nope.
short rest.
Well,
Yeah,
it has
so-
been a few since she's used it, right? So that'd be about 6 hours.
No,
I
so
still
the
don't-
first one was used right after her long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the second
So-
one was used as soon as she got to you guys, which that was probably about maybe an hour, hour and a half max in between time.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way that would be enough time.
And plus, during that time, anyways, he wasn't really resting. So
Yeah.
Let's wait till Pan gets back to do
short
that.
rest you gain a spell slot back?
No, not unless you are a warlock.
Really?
Yep.
See, that's changed up
You
from
can't
fucking
disguise yourself.
3.5.
No.
So can't
Someone
you
needs-
disguise him?
Someone needs
No.
No.
I only have disguise self. I can't just polymorph him into the game, but it won't give him any clothing. Change his race. But again, I'm not even here.
Yeah.
Alright, so while you guys are figuring out what it is you want to do, by the time you get to the Rusted Coon...
The Rusted
Oh, woo! Alright, rusted coin.
Yeah, my
Rusted
fucking
coin.
throat's just like super dry right now for no reason. So as you get to the Rusted Coin, the shop is open. There's people inside.
Okay.
You walk in and there's 2 Pumat souls up by the counter.
Pumat, I need some help.
Hello. As both of them look up and say it at the same time.
I'm looking for either a spell, a scroll, or a magical item that will allow me to use Zone of Truth.
Well, that's a bit of a big ass there, buddy.
It's a first level spell.
Deal with it. Let me see what I can see back. And one of the Pumat souls walks off. Well, are you sure you got it? Yeah, I've got it. It's fine. You keep him company. Well, how are you doing, friend?
I mean, a little bit frantic right now. There's some things going on to where I really need this spell in order to get it fixed.
Well, sometimes the things we need are not quite things that we find. And sometimes the things we find are not quite things that we need. That's why I run a pawn shop. Evens or odds.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Guide me. Odds.
Is no zone of truth.
There's a fucking natural one, too.
So the
Of course there was.
the Pumat soul that walked away comes back. I'm sorry, buddy, but we don't have any scrolls or magical items at this moment.
Alright, fair. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna head back to the tavern.
All right.
Well, that was a bust.
Fair.
Creeden
I like
fucked
the
up.
idea you were going for there.
What do you mean?
I can't use disguise self or my invisibility. I just haven't had a long enough rest. There's no way I'm gonna have
He can't concentrate.
the power, or I still feel exhausted. I would need someone to disguise me and then cast me invisible.
I don't have the ability to disguise you.
I don't
I
either.
can disguise me.
Would
I can make you invisible, but that's all that I can do.
He could turn into the king.
Yeah, you could turn into the king.
Good.
Whenever you go to talk to the wife, all I said to her was that I thought there was something dark going on in the castle. I told her I had to leave to go take care of one last thing, and that me seeing her may have been the last time that I ever see her. I gave her the health potion.
Do you trust me?
I trust you.
Follow me. Heading to the castle.
Okay. So as you approach the castle gates, you notice there are a lot more guards
Oh no.
outside. And you can only surmise this as being the fact that there was mysterious gunpowder found by the king's chambers the night prior. And as you climb the normal stairs to the oaken doors, there are double the guards at the oaken doors. There is...
Can I talk to one of the guards? Why are there so many of you guys here right now? What's going on?
Well, they won't really tell me much. I only just started last week. But there seems to have been a commotion by the king's chambers last night, so we've beefed up security.
Can I say that I did not approach after seeing all those guards?
Sure, fair. I'll give you that.
Okay. Since Nerida quickly approached, I'm gonna grab Creeden. Look, I'm gonna go invisible. I have a plan. Let me do it, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna duck
What's
off
her
to the
safe
side.
word?
Fucking pineapple, I don't know.
I knew it was going to be pineapple. I even said pineapple in my head.
I'm going to hop off to the side and cast
I know why the
invisibility.
safe word's pineapple too. You've seen that video too.
What?
Subconsciously, anyway.
Okay. Anyways, so I'm casting invisibility on myself.
Okay. Sure.
Is there enough room for me to kind of walk between guards and get in?
Well, I mean, yeah, there's when you guys approach the oaken doors, or as Nerida approaches the oaken doors, the oaken doors open just fine for her.
Okay.
And there's no, like, stops or anything.
Okay.
However, you have yourself about a good 5-second window if you want to try to slip through
absolutely,
the doors as they're open. If both of you could make me a athletics check.
Wait, did you say I was going
No,
with
I
you?
didn't turn you invisible.
Oh.
So
no,
I'm
I
just
just
trying
did.
to
You're hanging out with me.
My bad.
I was going to say, I didn't
in
even
that case,
actually
if you
approach
could make
Nerida
an
yet, so I'm
athletics
still behind. Just
Athletics or
Just standing
acrobatics?
there by
Athletics is
myself.
strength based. I'm not trying to force my way in.
Well, yeah,
Where's
but like
everybody at?
athletics
Oh,
is
hey,
also
Creeden.
like I mean, wouldn't
That's what acrobatics
Pam said
acrobatics
he
is
had a
for.
plan.
To be able to slip through.
God
is
damn it!
used
Why
for
does everybody
running.
gotta leave and go
Yeah.
invisible?
Oh, really? Okay.
Depending on the
should we come up
situation,
with
of
a
course.
backup
But,
plan?
I mean, whatever you want me to roll.
Well,
It's just I don't think that.
Way, like, I mean, acrobatics is fine.
Okay.
I was.
See if we can...
Okay,
Try
I'm just
something
I'm
out
not
there.
trying to like argue or anything like that.
You're fine. You're fine.
16.
Yeah, you're able to make the door and slip in just fine. You do feel a rush of wind pass by you.
I'm gonna tug on Nerida's sleeve.
Yeah, you feel a rush of wind and a tug pass by you
Okay.
as you walk through the doors.
And I'm going to walk into the royal chambers.
Well, the royal chambers are closed right in front, like
Or
normal.
wherever the royal vizier would normally be. Is that
the
okay?
royal chambers
Okay.
right there.
Then I'm going
and
to.
there's 3 guards positioned right at that.
Okay. Then I'm going to wait. Hopefully.
As you approach the royal chambers, one of the guards looking. May I help you?
I need to talk to the king. Or the royal vizier, however we're calling him right now.
May I have a name?
Nerida.
All right. He walks through the doors and comes back in a couple minutes. Right this way and opens up both double doors.
Okay. I'm going to.
I'm gonna try to make, like, kind of put. Okay, since I know Pan is trying to get in because of the tug.
Well, you don't know if it's Pan or Creeden.
No, I know it's Creeden. Me and Creeden have already seen each other.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
are
We
you
were
still
talking-
there with?
I
where
was
are
standing
you?
back where Pan was, so Nerida looks back. Hi. Like when Pan first left, like.
Oh, okay. Pan.
But anyways, I'm gonna act like I tripped over my cloak and fall into one of the guards to make the door open more.
Okay, yeah, fair. You don't even need to make any roll.
Cool.
However, make me a performance check real quick.
Oh, I've fallen and I can't get up. 9 plus 9, 18.
Yeah, fair enough. You make a very convincing fucking Life Alert commercial. And the doors open quite wide enough for you to just step over Nerida and walk right through.
Okay, I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna wait for Nerida to stand back up and walk over. I'm gonna whisper into her ear, Nerida, need to let them know that you were visited by the spirit of the king, or make up some bullshit. I have a plan.
Oh no.
Vizier!
Yes?
This is gonna sound so weird. A little boy came up to me last night and said he saw the king out of his bed.
Young children have...
A guard came up to me later the night. Well, don't worry about what else we were talking about, but
Give me a deception check on that. I'm sorry, I need that. Sorry.
12 plus 5.
17.
Fair. Alright, continue.
And he told me he walked past the king, but made no mention of it. I thought the king wasn't supposed to be out of the bed.
The king might be doing better. I haven't gone up to see him myself. I've had so many burdens to take care of.
But you're the royal vizier. That's your king. You should really make sure you check in on him.
Right
Just
now-
saying. I'm just saying.
Well, what you need to be doing is the jobs that you're hired for. Have you gotten me the tome from the tomb in Bailevi?
As this conversation is going on, I want to step in between the two of them and cast Disguise Self and have it apparate from my feet all the way up, revealing the king. And because I have heard the king talk for at least a minute, I can mimic his voice perfectly.
Fuck.
So, the king apparates.
Our king.
Worry not. However, this is merely an ethereal form until I am in better health. And I'm going to shoot a darting glance at the Royal Vizier. Do I notice him in fear?
You notice him very puzzled.
Okay. Where is my captain?
He's busy with...
You! No. I'm going to look at all of the guards around. Take the Royal Vizier into custody now.
Two guards, they run over and they grab the Royal Vizier, who is fighting. How dare you? What? My king? What even is this?
You have been plotting for my throne for a long time now.
Make a deception.
Come on. Come on. This will be great.
28.
Oh!
Oh, actually, it's higher than that because I haven't updated this. It would be an even 30.
Oh
Because
my
I have
god!
a plus 13 now.
I swear I
Let me guess. You fell for her.
She's a fantastic lady. And he just kind of, I'm sorry, and hangs his head low. Has the guards guide him off.
Hey, King.
Have I heard pineapple yet? Because I'm still waiting outside. In case shit goes wrong.
What? No, you haven't heard pineapple yet.
Am I allowed to go?
I didn't know that the Creeden was outside!
I assumed Creeden was going to walk up too.
Yeah, I thought, I believe me and Tiki both thought you told Creeden to stay behind.
You did.
No,
You
didn't.
literally
Yes,
did.
you did.
If I did, I didn't mean to say stay behind or anything like that. I meant to just trust me.
Oh, because you
Nice.
said stay behind, so that's literally
I'm
what I
sorry.
did. Because I
Oh,
trust Pan
Creeden's outside. It's just me and you, bud.
wholeheartedly.
Okay.
They need the charmers anyways.
Do I see the court wizard or?
No, none of them are here at the moment. Most likely the court wizard and the apothecarist is up with the king.
Yeah, more than likely.
King, may I go talk to the wizard?
Let's.
Have one of the guards take me to where the wizard is.
Alright.
Take me to my wife.
Alright, so...
The wizard.
Hmm?
The queen's with the apothecary and the wizard. Okay,
yeah, I mean,
well,
no,
we're
fair
on the
enough.
same
But
ways.
either way, the guards start to lead you guys down through the castle, where we're going to leave for our second break.
I love us.
Ooh.
Go. Welcome back.
Welcome back. The DM is going crazy. So,
That got
as we
turned
last
way
left off,
over.
you two were
There we go.
walking off with some guards, and you are still sitting outside of the castle at the moment.
Because I was told to stay put.
Simple Creeden
No.
brain.
I don't know what the fuck are we gonna do.
It's more like the love and trust I have with Pan.
God,
Yes.
there is a halfling outside. I need him brought in.
Right away, sir.
He knows more of what's going on.
All right. And guard rushes off.
And following these guards back up to the king's chambers.
Yeah, you guys are being led into the castle, up a few flights. Takes about 10 minutes or so to walk through the castle. As you approach, there's a door with too many guards crowded in the hallway. Looks like maybe 10 or 12 at this point, in a very, very narrow hallway, no bigger than for 3 people. The guards all part to one side and line the walls. A few of them befuddled to see the king, as the other guard leads you to the chamber and knocks upon the door.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the other guards. Worry not. I'm ethereal at the moment. It's the only way that I can communicate and still run my kingdom.
I'm a sorcerer. Don't worry about it.
Everybody's like still stays very timid, very quiet, heads bowed. Guard whispers to the court wizard who opened the door, and court wizard looks up, and the door just gets flung open. Sire, and as you guys walk through, the door shut behind you. What is this?
This lovely sorceress has allowed my spirit to roam free for the moment.
Oh, we've met.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, I'm sure that you have deduced that there is something more than physical ailment that is hitting my body at the moment.
It's physical, yes, but we can't trace what poison or illness this is. There's no magical properties of it.
Nothing at all?
No.
Could have swore this would have been a curse bestowed upon me.
No, we don't know if it's a toxin or an illness. We haven't been able to surmise much.
Have you noticed any dark magic going on around here at all?
Absolutely.
Or any
not.
beings?
No, not at all.
I know that it has something to do with the Royal Vizier. He is in cahoots with somebody that is quite very powerful. Very much a powerful mage of some sort.
Dark magic.
He has been taken to the dungeon. He may have some sort of answers if you have a spell that can make him talk.
Right away. And he...
I would like to follow you down when you go to do that.
Oh, please then, follow. And they head off. You're now alone in the room with an apothecary, unconscious king, and very befuddled once again wife.
Hello, dear wife.
Hello, good husband.
Trying everything I can. I'm sorry. This is the best that you can get from me as of right now.
It's fine. I worry for you.
I'm going to look towards the apothecary. Sir.
Yes, sir.
There may be somebody who might know a thing or two about this in Miffleton.
I know of who you speak. I shall send word to him immediately.
Okay. I don't know if it would be of any use or anything, but that's the best that I've got for right now.
He's been of use before.
But I believe it's time for me to actually get some rest. And I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. Yeah. The apothecary leaves the room.
As he's leaving, can I follow him the fuck out?
Make me a stealth check and acrobatics check. And stealth, it's a small room. You're a big creature. I'm going to have to say not with advantage because you'd make noise.
Okay. Okay. It's not terrible, I guess. That's terrible. 8.
That's not terrible at all.
What'd you roll? Let me see.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
So, the wife is too busy crying over the king, and the apothecarist is walking fast and noticed nothing.
And you also said in acrobatics, right?
I'm not even.
Okay.
I don't even need it anymore.
Okay.
The apothecarist left the door wide open
Okay.
as he darted out. So yeah, you're able to dart through, but you do have a line of guards that are closing in front of you as the apothecary is leaving. So you do have these. Well, at that point, right beside the door, you have 6 guards in front of you, 2 lines of 3.
Going to polymorph myself into a spider.
Fair. Give me a.
I'm proud of you, Will.
Give me a stealth check to cast that stealthily.
I'm proud of you.
Even though I'm invisible?
Well, I mean, you
Okay.
still make noise.
Yeah, okay. Do I get advantage on this one?
Evens or odds?
Pineapple.
Evens.
Yes.
It's gonna be
by about this
16.
time, you've been led into the. A guard came out and grabbed you and led you into the royal chambers, and the royal chambers are completely empty. You're not used to that because there's usually about 10 or 12 guards.
You might want to stand up real quick. There's a spider on the table.
Oh, is there really? There's about 10 or 12 guards usually in the royal chambers, but there's none. So yeah, you're able to crawl just fine. Pat, you can stop being a spider. Well. Pan, come on.
He's stealing all my dolls.
Can I have a head pop up?
No, I'm
What's
listening.
somebody to talk to? So
I'm in
yeah.
the role play.
Where are you heading to?
I'm crawling up the wall. Up the wall. Up on the ceiling. And I'm gonna and scatter.
Okay, so are you heading for the royal chambers? Are you heading for?
Finding Creeden.
I'm going to head.
Also, what's the intelligence of a spider?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Given the stuff you made about the shark, we need
Yeah.
to know whether or not the spider can willingly change back.
And I'm gonna scatter.
But anyways, where were you gonna head? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just a thought that came to me.
No, you're good. I'm going to. Fuck, I guess. Head. Spider's intelligence is the same as a fucking great white shark's. I don't know. I have an intelligence of 1. Do I remember the layout?
I don't know. What kind of checks did we
Evens
make
or
here? I
odds?
can't remember.
I have no idea what we rolled last
You
time.
just want to make it fucking even.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
Evens.
You do not remember the layout.
Cool, then I'm just fucking going.
Nope, you are a spider. As soon as you turned into a spider, all of a sudden you just really realized that you were hungry. You didn't eat anything last night, and you really want to fly. So you immediately went up into the corner of the king's chamber door area and started building a web. Has spiders
Oh,
do.
hold on.
Oh.
Here, Raven. Short break. Sorry, guys. Intermission. We are back on camera.
Pineapple.
So yeah, you are a spider sitting on a wall
Doing spider
eating.
things.
So it takes about 20 minutes or so for you to get guided down to the dungeons where now the Royal Vizier lies.
Wizard, if you need any help of mine, please let me know.
Absolutely. I just need to find the Captain Guard real quick, and I shall return.
Okay.
Leaves and gone for like maybe 3-4 minutes.
In those 3 or 4 minutes, I'm gonna freaking siren call the Royal Vizier.
Okay. Make your performance. What else? I can't remember all the things she needs to fucking do for that.
What?
Doesn't she like get like bonuses and shit from? I can't fucking remember.
19 plus 9.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you already have all that.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, I want to make sure. Yeah. Entranced.
My dear,
Yes.
tell me everything you know about what's going on.
I was just told to slip a vial into a meal, and I would get a job and a date.
I'm gonna tell you right now, she's not coming back to give you a date.
It's okay. She's not as pretty as you are.
Oh, thank you, my dear.
Face.
But still, I need to know more. What else has she told you?
Nothing.
You've brought up the tomb.
Yeah, I was told to get that book. I don't know anything about it.
And what was the name of the lady that came to you?
Sinfira.
Okay. No matter what, you have to testify that this is the truth.
Absolutely. Oh, anything for you.
Good.
And then he kind of like leans back, and continues to stare at you through the bars. Within that time, eventually the court wizard and the captain of the guard comes walking through. So, what is going on here?
Vizier, would you like to tell them what you have told me?
Absolutely, darling. And he begins to spew everything that he knows. The captain of the guard, bewildered at any of this, starts jotting it all down. You should sign it. Yeah, of course. Of course. And you see, if you pay close enough attention, that he dots some few things with some hearts. And
Been waiting to do this fucking man forever.
the captain of the guard turns to you. I don't know what you might have said to make such a treacherous man spill out everything he knows, but remind me to never get on your bad side.
I'm just gonna wink at him.
You've done this kingdom a great service that won't be forgotten. I'll make sure the king knows. Gods be that he makes it out this alive. And then they walk off. Another guard starts to issue you towards the royal chambers.
Excuse me, sir. There was a halfling that was supposed to be brought in. Where is he?
Oh, in the royal chamber. That's what I'm taking you now.
Thank you.
All right.
Pineapple.
Creeden, hi.
you've been standing-
We need to find Pan. The royal vizier confessed. Ooh. You know, he confessed.
Okay. Wait, what did you... You didn't. That's my girl.
I don't know where Pan is.
He's got to be fine. He told me he'd call out
How long is the
Pineapple if
duration of
anything
calling
happened.
An hour. Hold on. I want to make this clear before it happens. As soon as it drops and I can feel myself, I want to turn invisible.
The question is, would you have the conscience of mind in that split second to... I tell you what, when that happens, does a wisdom save sound fair?
Yeah.
Wisdom save as myself?
Yeah, as yourself.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, evens or odds?
Evens.
the hour is up.
Okay.
Oh, hey, by the way, just so we know, after I left the chamber, I dropped Charm on him.
Okay, sure, fair. Not too long after you leave the chamber, then in that case, you start hearing him screaming. Like, you can't make out what it is because the door's pretty thick,
Oh,
but you can tell he's pissed.
Oh, beautiful.
18.
Sorry, I'm not
Yeah,
trying to shake the
perfectly
camera.
fine.
I'm just excited.
Same.
Okay. Back to being invisible.
Hold up. Because
Yep.
when it drops,
Yep.
you're hanging from the ceiling.
Yep.
So, hold up.
Do you still have spider silk attached to your butt?
I don't know, probably.
Spider web on your ass.
Might want to wipe.
One guard hears a loud thud
Okay.
and starts looking at the space around him like, did you all hear that? I swear to God, I was there last night and there was fucking gunpowder. Now I'm hearing noises thud beside me. Lieutenant, can I go for a rest? I can't, dude. Go. You're gonna disturb the king. Fine. You are sitting back right beside near the door. So there is a line of 2 in the front and a line of 3 in the middle, and then the 2 sitting beside you.
So there's no space for me to walk through them.
Not really, no. The original problem in which you cast Polymorph for,
Yep.
which I find absolutely hilarious right now.
Okay. Cool. What do I do?
Polymorph into a cat.
Polymorph into a lizard.
Who knows if their intelligent modifiers are faster or
Yeah,
higher?
right. I mean, I could look it up, but that takes so long.
Polymorph
Okay.
into a bird.
Can I see, like, the corner at the end of this hallway?
Yeah, so where the last 2 guards are standing, far from you, it's probably about another 10 feet up to the left.
I can't do that. I'll lose it. Fuck. Oh.
Pineapple.
Hey, Will,
Yeah.
how many master points do you have?
4.
If you wish to relinquish 1, I will let you walk away from this situation.
No.
Okay? Just thought I'd give you an out. Even though you guys have, like, hurt me very, very dearly.
We love you.
We're making your brain
It
think.
was still nice.
We're making your brain think.
Yeah, you freaking are. I don't know why I censored fucking...
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Making that brain work hard.
Okay.
You were supposed to be fun. You know that?
I'm still right, like, near the door, right?
Yeah, you're right beside them.
Okay, I'm going to press my invisible body against the door
Uh-huh.
and cast Disguise Self and, like, start pulling away so it looks like the body is exiting the door like that. Of the king, obviously.
Nice.
Yeah. Give me a stealth check for pressing yourself up against the door. I mean, you do have, like, gear, like, swords and shit
Right.
on, like, so...
7.
So, a few guards turn around, and they look at the door just as you turn into the king and start coming through, and they all kind of bow their heads.
Has the Royal Vizier been taken to the dungeon?
We don't know anything about that. We've been here all day.
Okay, alright. I need at least 3 of you to go and check with the captain and see what's going on with the Royal Vizier. Once you find out, please let the Queen know.
Right away.
And then I'm going to walk out and into the royal chambers.
And it takes you a few minutes, I'd say about like 10 or so, to finally get back. And as you walk into the royal chambers,
Pineapple.
they're both standing,
Pineapple.
just kind of standing around,
Pineapple.
talking to each other.
Pineapple.
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 It's alright. Okay. Now,
King, I must tell you what is going on
yes,
right now.
please inform me.
The Royal Vizier snuck a vial of poison into one of your meals. My sister, Sinfira, told him that I would get him your place, and...
Do we know anything about the poison?
Not at the moment, but the court wizard is going to work on that.
Okay. I also explained to the court wizard that there are friends in Miffleton who are alchemists.
The apothecaries, that's who you talked to. My bad.
Yeah, sorry. I spoke to the apothecary about a friend in Miffleton that might be able to help in this situation.
Bartimus, good old Barty.
There are, I assume, other guards and shit in the royal chambers right now.
No, the royal chambers is completely empty with everything that's been going on.
Okay. Well, then I don't have to fucking put on the side. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's
Go.
Hey, you want to know how I did it?
What'd you do?
What do you think?
Charm?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking A, that's my girl.
I've been waiting to do that for a long time.
Okay. So, going to walk out escorting the two of them past the guards that are outside and make our way into town. I'm going to duck into an alleyway and back to
Fair
Pan.
enough. Not too far outside of the gates, there's an alleyway that you guys actually ducked into at one point before that you were able to duck into real quick, drop the disguise, and you're good.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, right.
That was fun.
So, didn't mean for you to stay outside the whole time. I'm very sorry about that.
Pineapple?
Yes, dear. Pineapple. Okay, so. Walked in on invisible light. And I changed it from invisibility to disguise self, and I started to apparate as the king. In the royal vizier shit himself, I swear to God.
Beautiful.
But I had him arrested. We spoke to, obviously, just told you that we spoke to the apothecary about Bartimus, and apparently she got the confession out to the royal vizier.
Oh yeah, he signed a contract with little hearts on it.
Fucking A, right. Now, I don't know what else we can do in here.
Should we go check out that tome?
I think that would be the next clue to figure out what the hell is going on.
Especially with that poison.
Yeah, it might have an answer to what's in there.
My fear is, what if we run into her again?
Then we do our best to kill her like we did last time.
Probably take a rest beforehand.
Let's go to the tavern.
I'm fucking exhausted. I'm running on
Absolutely.
barely any sleep. I mean, I was under that bed for 8 hours, guys. Like,
I know you are.
Dumbass.
Okay.
I love you, but you're a dumbass.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's head to the tavern and let's get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
You guys arrive to the tavern and you lay down. You guys bothering with any drinks or food beforehand?
I'm just fucking crashing.
Yep.
You guys grab a room, go up to the room and pass out for the day. And that's where we're gonna end this week, because I really don't know what to do from here at the moment. Because if I were to dive into everything with the tome, that's literally what the second half of the fucking session was planned for.
Right.
And this would run extra long.
Right.
So we're just gonna end right
On
now.
Will's
Fair
sake.
enough.
And I guess I have a session written.
At least
no.
part of a session. Oh no, we gotta do the holiday one-off next week.
The holiday one-off is next week.
What day are we
means
doing
the
that
final
on?
Session has to be long.
Saturday.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say, since we are off on a certain day, we could do an extra episode on that day.
Everybody is off on that day.
We could just do an extra one-off episode.
Yeah, let's do that.
To help you get in more stuff.
Thank you, actually.
Yeah.
So that will be my semi-final.
I will let my mom know that's what's happening that night, and she could.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll do that, so that way we can have everything on that day, and then we can continue this that we've already derailed so much for you.
Yeah,
and figure it out from there.
I feel bad because I didn't plan for such a big derail. Like, I know that sounds weird, but you know how it is as a DM.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I feel really bad that this session just fucking... It went somewhere, man.
But it was
you shouldn't
beautiful.
feel bad.
Are we still live streaming?
Yeah,
now?
we're still
We're
live
talking.
streaming
We
everything.
can talk about this. This is
Yeah,
beautiful.
but, I am so far into DM burn, it's not even funny. And I'm just burnt burnt out at this point, and that
Hey,
just
it's okay.
that
We
threw me
have a
for
surprise
hell.
coming up here soon.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, if you
Surprise coming up
still
here soon?
wanted to
Surprise
record
keep
some
coming
stuff,
up
we
here
could just
soon.
role play at the tavern or whatever.
Oh no, that's not a surprise. We've already talked about that.
I understand if you wanted to record more stuff or play longer,
Oh,
you could just
I'm sorry.
That's 1:30. We'll have a little bit of time and stuff to ourselves before I have to go to bed.
yeah.
And just kind of chill and relax.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, we are cutting it off here.
I wasn't catching the joke. What were you trying to say?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, we talk about that here in a minute. Yeah. Bye.
Have a good
Everybody.
night.
Have a beautiful
Everybody.
time. Until next time we open the book, the chapter is closed.